Should I drop singles first or wait for the EP or the full album and release the whole thing at once? Well, you know my answer on this one is going to be release singles. I talk about this in the Spotify Profits book because you really want singles to build that buzz, train the algorithm, keep fans engaged. And you got to remember, even in the old model years ago when we would just put out albums, even labels back in the day always picked 1 to 2 to 3 singles to release before the album came out, because albums don't sell albums. EPs don't sell EPs. It's the single that sells the album or the single that sells the EP. And so you want to have and decide on which single it's going to be to promote that album. And if you just release the whole thing, you might not know which one is going to be the single. A lot of times, like we've, released songs and we thought, oh, this is going to be the hit. Well, it turned out it was going to be the other one. But what if we never gave it a real shot and promoted it? We miss out on opportunities, because so many times I've been wrong or the label's been wrong and the fans voted and said, yo, this is the one that we want. The other thing is, if you just release a whole album, you have fewer chances to get playlist. Each song is a new opportunity to pitch to Spotify's editorial and algorithmic playlists. An album only gives you one shot. If you schedule the whole album for release inside of your Spotify artist dashboard, you can only choose one song. And once the song has been streamed on Spotify, you cannot pitch it again. The only way you'd be able to pitch it is if you did a remix or an acoustic or a different version of the song. Maybe you got a feature on the song, so it's a new song. So you really want to do singles. The other reason is you don't have that momentum and you don't have that runway. Albums are a big ask for listeners, right? And as you do singles, it's like people can get a taste and they're just so good for building that momentum and leading people up to it, especially if you're a new artist. Because if you also just release the whole album, what are you going to do? You're still going to have to choose which song to create content for, but you're probably only going to create content for 1 to 3 songs, right? 3 singles. Well, if you have a 10-song album, are you not going to create content for those other 7 songs? Probably not if you released a full album, but if you release each one as a single, you're going to have content for every single song. You're going to have a marketing campaign for every single song. So every single song is going to help grow your social media, grow your Spotify followers, grow your email list, grow your pre-saves, right? And then you have this consistent, nice arc of continuous fan growth. And then when the album does come out, it's like poof, all the songs get a huge lift, right? But we don't know what's going to hit. So singles really give us that opportunity and really forces us as artists to focus on one song. If it's like this single is out, well, I don't have to guess which one I'm promoting right now. I'm promoting on the new one. Wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it is. Maybe it's a month and a half. I don't know your schedule, but I'm going to promote that one song for that amount of time. Let's see if it takes off. Okay, it did what it did. Now let's move on to the next one. Let's promote that one for a month, month and a half. Move on to the next one, right? We got to give each song a shot, and that's what singles do.